Okay, this is going to be clip number 4. We're going to talk about the backswing. In other words, how do we make a good motion from here to there? Well, clip number 1 on the golf grip, as your golf grip is improved, so does your backswing. If I have a great alignment and good posture, the only way I can ever make a good backswing is if I've implemented steps 1, 2, and 3. So let's talk about our backswing. Okay, I'm going to break this into 2 steps. The backswing, in my thinking, requires motions that are made, number 1, with big muscles. In other words, you turn here and you turn here. And the second part, in just a second, we're going to talk about how the arms integrate into that motion. So, very simply, I want to make a couple of points here. The big muscles, I like to think of my shoulders and my back are as part of the big muscles. The problem with golfers that don't take a good backswing, they don't know how to rotate their shoulders. They take the club like this with their arms and their shoulders never turn and they break down like this. So what we want to do is we want to take our shoulders, turn them halfway around so that I have room for my arms to extend, and number 2, so that turns 90 degrees and the hip turns 25 degrees. Well, the key is that we want to make sure we do both and have 2 things happen. We rotate the big muscles here to 90, the hip turns to 25, and what we want to make sure we do is not roll to the outside of our right foot. Then we know there's no turning, there's sliding, and we also have to keep our head nice and steady. So a little big muscle action here, and I'd like to bring Raphael in here, and let's just take a look at, we've been working on Raphael's backswing here today. So what I'm going to do, let's get ready to make our backswing. Raphael's a perfect example. Show me what you were doing before I got a hold of you. Look at there, no shoulder turn. He creates the third lever here, and everything breaks down. So what we're trying to do, go ahead like you're going to contact it, Raphael. We want to take the shoulders as a unit, as if you were turning and making a big baseball swing. So work your way around with your shoulders. Keep turning, keep turning. Interesting. Now the key ingredient is that the shoulders are now pointing to the hole. This arm doesn't pass 10 o'clock. And we've got a nice resistance in here, and he hasn't gone to the outside of his right foot. That's an excellent backswing right there. So let's talk about how the arms and your shoulders and hands work their way into an efficient backswing. We know we have to turn, we have to restrict in here so we don't go outside, head's nice and steady. So you're kind of wound up and you're ready to fire out, okay? So would my nice turn, would we want the club to come in here with our arms? Probably not. If I turned, I wouldn't want the club to go out there, but there's a little slot that we want that club to go in, and what I do is I take a golf shaft like this, and as I put this ball down here, we want to get into a little 45-degree angled slant that's off our right shoulder. And if we're on the right swing path, you'll notice you can take a golf club shaft here, and as you rotate, you get it on the right path. It's not too flat, it's not too upright. Okay? thought it would be a good idea just to make a couple of simple little pointers that you could use that would help you with establishing the right path on your backswing. I've put just a Sharpie pen, or you could take a pencil or a T, put it in the end of your golf club, and with my teaching grid I'll set the club down, and as I turn it away, basically what you're trying to do is to get that pencil always pointing at the golf ball, here, here, and here. So it's very difficult, so we don't get here, we don't get over here, we get it into a position. This is the fastest track that we can make. Great little drill. Just a closing comment about the backswing. See, we're showing you a little bit about how the shoulders turn, the hips turn, and one turns farther than the other to make room for the arms to go in this short position. And we know that the path has to be on a certain angle to the golf ball to make this simplistic and easy. But in the end, this is part of the routine, isn't it? We've got to have this great alignment, good grip, good posture, and a simple swing path if we ever intend to make the ball go the place that we want it to go.